It's your girl Brat here, and this is
Judy.
and you are tuned in to According to Porsha.
They've given us love, laughter, vulnerability, and now a blueprint. Hip hop icon, the brat and beauty mogul Jessica Judy Harris Dupart are opening their hearts and their home in their new book, The Way Love Goes, a guide to building a beautiful, I hope I said that right,
You did.
an
Beautiful.
everlasting relationship. I'm your host, Porsha Monique. Let's get into it. Welcome to the show, ladies.
Thank you for having us.
Absolutely. So, your story began as an industry friendship before becoming a life changing love story. At what point did you both realize this is more than friendship? And we'll go with you first, Brat.
Oh my God. Probably when she came to the studio, and I had no idea that she was interested in me.
And Judy, what's your version of it? At what point did you realize that this was more than a friendship?
Well, the way the story goes was I was somewhere, she stopped by. I had never met her before. She stopped by to, say hey since we had done business. And she was like, let's link later. And I was like, okay. So when I went to link later, I thought she wanted to link later. So, she was talking about his friends. So when we were there, we were talking about different things that we were interested in. And I said, well, I'm interested in you. And
From there, I was fucked up. Okay, like from there, that was when
yeah.
it affected me. It affected me in a weird, different, nervous way. I lost all my swag. I was doing.
Into that though, she was friendly. And when I say that, not in a bad way. If you know that she checks on her friends, hey, how you been? Is everything okay? She's gonna go on your social media platform, she's gonna comment on your stuff. That's just who she is.
Yeah.
So when I contracted her to do business Kaleidoscope, and after we finished our business, she still was friendly. And so I was like, hey, she used to come in my lives and talk, and it's always right. So when I met her, I was like, okay, well, she friendly. Let's see how friendly.
Listen, shoot the shot like that. That is
Right.
encouragement to people to shoot their shot. And now you guys are still together years later, have a son, still in the spotlight, still doing very well for yourself. So congratulations on that.
Thank you.
Absolutely. Now let's talk about the meaning of brutiful. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Brutiful.
That came from her.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What does it represent in the context of your relationship?
You know what?
You gonna tell them or no?
It don't matter. Yeah, with that
She told me this story when she was in jail. They used
I was in prison.
sorry. When she was in prison, they had this lady, every time she saw her, she said, hey, beautiful.
She be like, "Oh my God, the Brat! I can't believe I'm in here with you. You're so beautiful."
And so because of that, so when she told me that story, she called me that and I called her that, and we just kept it going.
Yeah, and now it's just a thing. Like,
Yeah.
hey, beautiful.
I love it. Now let's talk about the book. The book talks about identifying breakdowns in communication and taking ownership, especially in a relationship, right? What was the hardest communication habit that both of you each had to unlearn?
That's a good question. Communication habit that I had.
I think I had to learn how to be patient. I had to learn how to be patient and wait until she's done talking, opposed to jumping in to defend myself or just speaking to respond. I've been on the defense all my life and always trying to like defend myself, whether it was fighting or just like in conversation or feeling like people was trying to joan on me or trying to get my lick back. So I just think patience for me in listening to hear what she has to say, opposed to just responding to defend myself.
I love that. So you had to unlearn how to defend and simply just listen and take
Yes.
it in and let her finish whatever it was that she needed to communicate. I love it.
And try to understand and make sure I understood
Yeah.
before replying. Yeah.
Speaking first to understand and then to be understood is so key in relationships, and it'll take you so far.
Yeah.
So, what about you, Judy?
I think for me, I think I had to learn, well, I had to unlearn being conditioned that, like, sometimes we'll have a conversation and some stuff that I say, to her or how I say it, she takes it differently from how I'm used to saying it. Where I'm from, and I not that this was a thing, but where I'm from, the word bitch is a term of endearment. So I had to learn that in public, sometimes you can't call everybody that because sometimes
Yeah.
people are offended by that. So I had to learn in our relationship, sometimes when I'm speaking or I say something, she's like, why you say that? That's such and I'm like, how is that?
Mhm.
How is me saying it? And I
Yeah.
had to take 2 steps back and listen and understand that, you
Mhm.
know, maybe where I'm from or things that I've been through, stuff like that might have been the normal, but to her, being raised in the industry and all the rest of that stuff could be taken differently.
And that leads into my next question of quote unquote fighting fair. So I appreciate that you guys are doing this book, letting us into your relationship and letting us know that you go through things too. But when it comes to fighting fair, you both emphasize that that's what needs to happen, right? What are your non-negotiable rules when conflict shows up and you both have to fight fair? Judy, we'll start with you.
Hmm.
My non-negotiables in fighting fair,
Yes.
the listening to understand, not the because it could be the most. I could sit there. It could because I'm also a person. If we argue or we into it, I need my space first to calm down, to digest it, and then I come back and I'm ready to talk. But then if I come back and I'm ready to talk, and I'm not being listened to, or you listen to respond, it makes me want to not talk at all. So
Yeah.
I think for me it was okay. If we're going to talk, I just need you to hear what I'm saying first. You don't have to take my side on it, but hear what I'm saying,
Yeah.
hear why I'm saying it, and then you express your thing and not just, yeah, I know you said that, but what about right? And that's
Yeah.
not that we talk like that.
And what about you, Brad?
But what's the question again? Because I got lost into what she was saying. I'm trying to think of some stuff, but go ahead.
What are your non-negotiables when it comes to ensuring that you're fighting fair? Because a lot of the times, people want to go for the jugular, throw each other under the bus, or whatever the case may be. What are your non-negotiables when it comes to fighting fair?
Non-negotiables. If we're having a disagreement, I don't like when she walks away. I like to figure it the fuck out. And
Right on the
she
spot.
but
Yeah.
she needs a minute to go ahead and walk away so she don't say something she don't mean or she get too upset. And I get that. But my thing is, well, you shouldn't say something you don't mean or shouldn't say something too mean, even if you're upset because you love me so much. But that is my way of thinking. She feels differently about it. But I be wanting to get it handled and talked about sooner than later because then later you're not in the moment anymore. You might forget some of the things that have happened. And I definitely do not want to go to sleep angry
Yeah.
or with the unresolved situation. Her ass, she'll go to sleep. And I'd be sitting there like, oh my God. My thing is like, tomorrow's not promised, and I just don't like that. And God forbid anything happens if we fussed or something and didn't resolve it that day. And sometimes we don't get a chance to resolve things always still. And I think we should definitely, that's something we should work on because I don't like going to bed mad at her. I don't sleep good.
Yeah.
But this motherfucker be knocked out.
Well,
I love it.
let me defend myself a little bit. I
Okay.
feel like in the seat that I sit in as a CEO, it's a lot to carry. So I've learned how to compartmentalize.
Yeah.
So it's not that I don't care, but if I take on all of the things at one time, it would be hard to operate as a human.
I know
Yeah.
you care too,
Right.
baby. I
So
know you care.
I
Yes.
learned how to put it on the shelf for a little while to be able to digest it and to if I have to go because I also responded in the moment. I don't want to. I am the they go low, we go to hell. So I'm not. I don't never want to be that way with her, and I realize that's who I am and that's how I am. So I take my space. I don't
Yeah.
want to. Cause I will intentionally think of the worst thing that I can
Yeah.
say that's gonna
Yeah.
cut you at your knees, whether the fuck I mean it or not. But
You've never done that to
it
me.
never will
I love that.
because there's no coming back from that.
Right, right. So you
There's no
understand the
coming back from
importance
that.
of not cutting her off at the knees because there,
Absolutely.
like you said, there's no coming back from that.
I don't want to be
Now,
cut off.
you're both extremely successful in your own right. How do you balance that ambition with intimacy without either one feeling neglected?
So My wife is the out of the both of us. She's the timid type. She's the reserved type or whatever. She then started not being that way. She was like, put your phone down. She is very adamant about making sure that we are okay.
I love that.
See, she right. She can't even talk about it without turning red.
I love that moment between you guys. Don't be making me tear up now. So, Brat, what about you?
What? What? What?
The question.
I don't know what the question was.
How do you balance that ambition in your own respective successful rights? How do you balance ambition with intimacy without either one feeling neglected?
I think about any of that.
Okay.
Just be like, girl, let's hop in the shower. Girl, get that thing ready for me. Here I come. Like, yeah, I don't even think there's no thinking about anything.
Yeah.
What? What?
I said that. I just was co-signing what you said.
Now, your book is out when? Tell us when we can find the book, where we can find the book. How do we purchase all of that? The way love goes.
You can pre-order the book now. It's on all of our sites. It's on harpercollins.com. It's at Amistad. All of my social media pages, all of her pages. What else, beautiful? February 3rd, it comes out.
February 3rd.
And just you can get it now. Pre-order.
Okay.
So we can all talk about it together. So we talk about it and we see each other. You know all the tea and you know everything that you want to ask us, and you have to be ready. So pre-order the book now.
Pre-order it now. And thank you so much for taking the time out to speak with us today. We appreciate you, the Brat, of course, Jessica, for proving that love can be bold and brutiful. I keep saying it right.
You said it right.
And built to last. We appreciate you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Porsha.
Thank you. Take care.
You too. Bye.
Bye-bye.